Hello, I am Daniela Vargas Martinez reporting the ongoing flooding crisis in Colombia from the last November 2024 until this year 2025. In the last 2024, the Colombian government declared a state of emergency due to heavy rains and floods have affected some regions of Colombia, primarily the departments of La Guajira and Chocó. But there are also included some departments of the south of Colombia. In Chocó, for example, over 188,000 people have been affected by flooding from some rivers such as Baudó, San Juan, and Atrato. In La Guajira, at least 195 people have been affected by flooding, including vulnerable populations such as migrants and refugees. By November 25, around 28,500 people were displaced, and a total of 383,000 people across 36 municipalities were affected also in those departments, causing the closure of more than 105 schools, affecting the students of those departments. But the situation was worse in Chocó, where the flooding caused the diet or killed thousands of animals, more specifically 23,000 of animals. The flooding also damaged more than 2,100 houses, stopped the education for 47,000 of students, and affect vulnerable communities, for example agricultural, indigenous, Afro-descendant communities. They lost their crops, their agricultural fields, they lost their houses, the access to basic services such as food and clean water, health care. That was a difficult situation for those communities. But the difficult situation didn't finish, because between February and May of this year, the flooding and landslide struck Quindío, Antioquia, and Meta. In Meta, approximately 65% of the department was affected, leaving 90% of Puerto Lleras underwater. You can believe it? 90% of the land of that place was underwater, and approximately 70,000 of people were impacted just in 1 month. To conclude, during the first rainy season of this year, 2025, Colombia has faced approximately 1,769 weather events, including large scales of flooding and landslides. These have affected more specifically the departments of the south of Colombia. This situation have especially affected the departments of Arauca, Caquetá, Putumayo, and Bichada, causing fatalities, injuries, and severe damage to the infrastructure of different institutions and houses. According to the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, between January 1st and July 6th, as a result of the heavy rains, approximately 130 people have died during the rainy season of this year. That is a bad news. Approximately 119 people have been injured, and a total of 407,000 957 have been affected by these situations. Additionally, we have to consider that there are communities that are actually facing or struggling with this impact as a result of the last 2024 flooding and the impacts of the effects of the effects, of the flooding of this year. This is the latest information about the flood increases in Colombia, but remember, this is an ongoing news. If you want to learn more about this, you have to follow reliable sources